And you also mentioned that at the personal level.
Yes.
I didn't forget that.
Yes, at the personal level.
Before the cameras rolled, you were telling me that even at the personal level,
yes, at the personal level,
to manage your own life,
exactly,
value chain concept is relevant.
It's relevant.
It helps to tie up the different aspects of your being, of your existence.
In fact, it shows that you are a serious person. When you put structures and processes in place, that helps you move from morning till evening. There are some people who wake up and they don't have any idea how the day is going to look. And you say, it's 10 o'clock already. And so, boy, how now? What are you going to do? You say, I'm not sure yet. I won't reach this place. He has no focus. If nobody would probably say it to him. In their mind, they say, this man has no future ambition.
It's like
no future ambition, NFA.
Just drifting. And that's what a lot of individuals do.
Yes.
And they bring that attitude into their business.
Can you imagine such a person, if you hire such a person, at 10 o'clock he's yawning, he's tired. But there are people, they have no jobs, but they have ambition. Yes. When they wake up in the morning, I'm going to go to this place today to look for a job. I'm going to go to this library today to do this. And they fit things together. And when there's anything that is creeping in that is not in line with their plan,
they quickly tune it off.
They have value chain governing their lives. Yes. So they carry, when you hire such a person, he carries that to the business. You know, before we started, I was telling you about your cameraman, the producer, and all the people working with you. That I'm sure you took time to select them. Yes. Because they must fit into that standard you have set for your program. Yes. Good. And if you choose anyone who is weak, all the good work you have done. So it's important that in building value chain, that your stakeholders that you bring in must be carefully selected to maximize your profit, but more important, to be efficient and to be effective. So that your end product, when it gets to the consumers, the outcome is positive. And then you can grow. And like you always mention, you can replicate this.
Exactly.
You know, you say, I know that's a baby of yours.
Yes, replication.
Yes, replication is really important.
The pragmatist in me just wants to crave your indulgence to also add to what you just said now, to chip in that I walked into a store just a few days ago, and gift store. High-end is like, it's not like exotic and expensive like Harrods, but it's like a mini Harrods.
In Nigeria?
Yes.
In Ibadan?
In Ibadan.
Oh, wonderful.
And I was thinking to myself, then I asked the owner, who do you hope to serve? He says, of course, the mid-level, but relatively high, but not like the bourgeois up there, but very high middle class people who have taste and who have panache and style and a strong sense of style. And then in my mind, I was thinking to myself, you've put in very, very solid decor.
Yes.
Very solid interior decor. I don't usually get impressed with stuff like that, but I was impressed with the space and everything. The products, the goods, very, very good. Variety, unique things, interior materials and so on and so forth. And then I thought to myself, this is the weakest link. The attendant. The attendant.
Ooh.
The store sales officers. And I told her, I said, I think there's something you're not looking at here. You've invested so much money to bring all this. Nobody with style and taste will enter your store and not find things that he will take away. But buying is an emotional experience.
Yes.
You want to go for someone who will collect 10,000 or 6,000 a month. Because the kind of value that you have created, the kind of value that you want to attach to your service. Because it's not about selling goods alone, but how the customer wants to be served. These women, these ladies are not going to give it in 1,000 years.
Right.
And she was bemoaning and lamenting that she's tired. Unless she's in the store, they don't sell, that they can't. I said, you know what? You are putting a maize on a concrete slab and you expect it to grow.
It will not.
These people, they are at best good to work in your house where you can put them to domestic use. Get top notch. And I gave her an idea of the kind of person she should get, and I told her they're going to collect good money.
Exactly.
But don't mind, because your chain is not over until the people that will serve your customers And so as we were talking now, it just came to my mind that a lot of outlets in Nigeria and some African countries that I've been to are like that. You get in there, the interior works is superb, the products are high-end, but they just go to the village and bring one...
Somebody that they need to help get a job without linking it to the chain.
To the chain.
Yes. It's so important. So then I want to mention this, that I hope many businesses in Nigeria will listen to what you just said, because it's so important. Those who own restaurants, those who serve in restaurants must be... I used to be a waiter a long time ago in the US. To pay my fees, I had to be a waiter and so on. I was the best there was, because the tips I got was more than what they came to eat, because they couldn't believe somebody could love being a waiter so much that some people will eat for about $20, and when they are leaving, they give me the $50 tip.
Just because of the attitude you brought into the business.
Yes, and that is so important. Any job I have ever done, cleaning the ground in the schools in the US, doing whatever buru job we were doing, I did it with so much pride, and I got paid. Not only in money kind, but in thank you. Thank you.
Coming up,